Hello YouTube, Thibaut Van Dam here with another YouTube video, and for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I am a DIY singer-songwriter based in Southeast London, and today I'm very excited to be playing you an original song. For the most part, I do play original songs and also covers, but recently I've been doing also this channel, it's kind of like a playlist on my channel where I talk about music royalties, because I am a DIY artist. If you're interested in that other stuff, please check out the other videos that I have. So, I'm going to talk a little bit before I play the song. That's something I normally do. If you just want to hear the song, there'll be a link, in the chapters below. So, the name of the song is called Movie Night, and I started writing it back in January. And it started out, in this case, I wrote the composition first, and then I added the lyrics. And I found that over time, I've kind of learned that it's really important for me that the lyrics fit the vibe of the song. And half of that is actually making sure, for me at least, that the melody of the lyrics is correct. And there's no real right and wrong. I mean, my whole philosophy in music is that there is really no right and wrong. But at least in the case of music, it either feels right or it doesn't. And that's kind of more what I'm talking about. And so I was pleased to find the melody is like fairly intuitive here. It just sort of follows the actual composition. But the lyrics took some time for me to get through. And I think that that's because there was a theme that was developing. In the last couple months where I was trying to write these lyrics, I had been thinking about when I had gone to the movies in the past. And almost all of these experiences, because this is something that I haven't done now for a very long time, and no one has done actually for a very long time. But I basically started thinking about all these different times I'd gone, and it occurred to me that every time I've gone, there is a commonality, which is that I always approach going to the movies with sort of, a feeling of inspiration, and like I feel like, I'm going to see this movie, it's going to be great. And it's weird because actually I always leave the movies feeling completely different. Sometimes I feel disappointed, sometimes I feel like very strange, I don't know. But it's interesting because the fundamental expectation is always met, which is that I go to the movies for a different experience and then I leave and I feel different. And so I feel like this is just perfect because the composition is a bossa nova. And I've always thought the bossa nova to be a great mechanism by which to explore the mundane and simultaneously the absurd. And so you like juxtapose these two things together because the rhythm of bossa nova, tells us you can kind of just sway and be very thoughtless. But then actually, people like João Gilberto would explore like, how weird can we make this because it sounds so normal. And so, yeah, I've always loved that aspect of the bossa nova. So that's what I'm implementing here. And I should also say that I think that part of the lyric writing is inspired by Devendra Banhart, because I absolutely love his practice. And I think the way he thinks about lyrics or content helped sort of guide this. So anyway, that's enough said. I hope you like the song. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. And without further ado, hopefully the exposure will stay normal throughout this video. And yeah. It's movie night at the high school, and I see Shrek for the first time, though the soundtrack was kind of sad. I was happy that I went, even by myself to the gym that night. It is movie night, so tuck in and sit upright in bed. I can't hear the script because the music's too too loud, and I'm in love just because I'm in love just because it is movie night for my birthday, and I invite anyone who will show up and keep me company. I dreamed that I kissed my friend on the neck, and then he kissed me back. It is movie night at the Clearview Cinema 12. Previews, then the arcade. I play the crane game, then walk home on the highway with you on the last days of school. Nice. Well, I hope you like the song. It's funny because the more I play it, the more I realize sort of actually what I'm doing, which is basically like the first part of each progression. There's like two sections to the progression, and the first section is always what I'm thinking about before the movie begins. Actually, it's what's weird for me about these lyrics is that they're subconscious. They're very subconscious for me. And so like the first part is all about what I'm thinking before the movie, and then the second part's always what's happening after. Yeah, and it's weird because it's like it emphasizes that feeling of the blip of time. I think another thing that really helped me understand this, it's weird because I watched this video after I wrote the song, but recently I saw that Vsauce, with Michael actually, released this video all about illusions of time, and he talks about how there's perspective versions of time and retrospective interpretations of time, and so that you could have an experience that feels short, and then you look at it and you think that was so long, or you could have an experience where it feels short. Like a good example is actually videos, movies, where we watch lots of videos and then we get surprised that we spend so much time watching the videos on YouTube or something. And then what happens is then when we retrospectively think about the other day when we watched those videos, we think, wow, that was like a blip, but that was my whole day. My whole day I was watching videos on YouTube. So it's interesting because I feel like that's kind of also part of it too. That like the movie itself is kind of like a catalyst for redirecting the life experience or something. I don't know. Anyway, I really enjoy it, especially because I love bossa nova. If you like the song, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe because I'm always making new content. And let me know what you think about the song. And I'll see you at the next video. Ciao for now.